Old Soviet radars, the Houthi turned into an iron dome that shocked the United States and Israel. Although it dates back to the 1970s, its high-precision strikes have shot down more than 14 MQ-9 drones, and its missiles chase U.S. aircraft whenever they approach the skies over Yemen. What is the story of this defense system that made Trump send more than 2 aircraft carriers, accompanied by B-2 Spirit bombers, to strike Yemen? Many secrets and details we will reveal to you, dear viewer, in this video. Stay tuned with us. The Soviet Yemen Dome. The Yemen Dome consists of a complex set of thermal missiles, perhaps the strangest of which are the Soviet R-27T and R-73E air-to-air missiles, which are mainly launched by manned fighters. The Houthis, with the help of Iranian engineers, succeeded in converting them into surface-to-air missiles that are launched from ground platforms. The Houthis installed them on iron launch pools mounted on the backs of mobile trucks. The most dangerous feature, it has come with infrared guided, with a fire and forget feature, with a range of 30 to 70 kilometers, with a 39 kilogram warhead and a flight speed of 4 Mach. This strange hybrid was known as the Taqib system and succeeded in shooting down more than one American MQ-9 drone 1 month after entering service. These modified missiles were also used to target an F-16 warplane belonging to the UAE Air Force over the Yemeni capital Sana'a in June 2017, as well as an F-15 aircraft belonging to the Royal Saudi Air Force in May 2017. The Ansar Allah did not hesitate to continue targeting US aircraft after Trump designated them as terrorists. With the help of Iran, the Houthis developed a version of the Soviet SAM-6 missile radar with a detection range of up to 80 kilometers. The system is known as Fatir-1, which is self-propelled and difficult to predict its location, and is armed with surface-to-air missiles with a speed of 1.7 Mach. It enabled Yemen and is capable of pursuing aircraft up to a range of 25 kilometer at altitudes of up to 8 kilometer. And despite the age of this system, it enabled Yemen to shoot down at least 3 MQ-9 Reaper drones belonging to the US Army, and the US Central Command acknowledged in an official statement to this incident. Yemen's Soviet Dome is complemented by the Arrow system, known as Strela-2, a lightweight shoulder-fired surface-to-air missile system designed to target aircraft and helicopters at low altitudes, produced in large numbers for the Soviet Union and its allies, and became a revolutionary weapon for armed movements and Houthis. Although it dates back to the 1970s, it is still one of the most widely used weapons in many conflicts and wars. This light missile can chase aircraft up to a range of 3,700 meters and a height of up to 1,500 meters at a speed of 430 meters per second, and despite its small warhead weighing 1.15 kilograms, it succeeded in shooting down many drones and fighters and helicopters. With this small killer, the Houthis was able to shoot down an MQ-9 Rapier drone in June 2019. This surprised the US Central Command, as the drone was flying at an altitude beyond the range of the vertical engagement missile, which indicates that the great improvement in the Yemeni missile was done with Iranian assistance. Yemen Sayyad Missile System. In early 2018, Saudi-led Arab coalition forces in Yemen found a winged projectile from an Iranian Sayyad 2C missile, the same type that shot down a US MQ-4C Global Hawk over the Hormuz Strait in June 2019. It appears that the components of this Sayyad 2C missile, which the Arab coalition found in one of the smuggled Iranian shipments, were intended for the Houthis and are the same ones used by Iran in the Bauer 373 system and the Khordad system in its various models. The Sayyad system is the most important part of Yemen's Iron Dome, on which the Houthis rely in the face of US threats. Sayyad consists of 3 medium-range missiles between 75 to 120 kilometers, capable of shooting down aircraft at high altitudes of up to 27 kilometers, namely Sayyad-1, the Iranian version of the Chinese HQ-2 missile, with a 200-kilogram warhead and a flying speed of 1,200 meters per hour. It is followed by the Sayyad-2, which carries a 195-kilogram warhead modified from the US RIM-66 missile and has a flight speed of 1,200 meters per hour. Finally, the Sayyad-3 killer missiles are guided by 3 modes of active and semi-active and infrared radar guidance and are capable of hitting targets at a range of 120 kilometers, an altitude of 27 kilometers. These 3 missiles are linked to Iranian-made radars that enable the Houthis to monitor and decode US coalition aircraft and display their precise geographic location, altitude, direction and speed within a radius of more than 250 kilometers. How did Yemen build the Iron Dome? When Yemen fell to the Houthis in September 2014, the Houthis seized most of the Yemeni army's stockpile of Soviet SAM missiles, with associated radars and man-portable air defense systems. However, most of these weapons were outdated and in need of repair and development, which the Houthis did with Iranian assistance. This was observed in several smuggling operations, most notably in late November 2019, when the US Navy ship USS Forrest Sherman seized a large shipment of Iranian missile parts in the Arabian Sea that were being sent to the Yemeni Houthis in a small dhow. The shipment included hulls for Iranian surface-to-air missiles of unknown models and electronic warfare equipment with engine components and batteries used in the manufacture of air defense systems, as well as other parts and components for drones and suicide boats. At the end of the video, dear viewer, do you think that Yemen's missile systems can withstand the US aircraft carrier squadrons? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like the video. Thanks for watching.